Okay, Tricia, I'll start you
Oh,
with your
cool.
statement of intent, and then if you want, I can go back to those first 12 or go to the next 12, either way.
Um, just whatever order it's supposed to be in.
Well, you probably want to go through the statement of intent first, and then
Yeah, and then the
12
pictures and then
images,
the
and then you have
overview.
12 other images.
Oh, well, what I'd like to do is do the whole portfolio first. So this one that has 12 images, including the overview image, and then, have discussion about that and then look at the other images and see if
Got
any
it.
of them would be substituted in.
Okay, got it.
Take something out, put something else in.
I love that your statement of intent. It's great.
Yeah.
Would you like me to read it?
No, I will. Trading faces. Have you ever wondered how you'd look if you had someone else's facial features? Some of us see someone else's eyes, nose, mouth, or hair and wish that we could have them for our own. This portfolio will serve as a cautionary demonstration of how I came to be satisfied with the face that I have, never again to wish that those eyes, that beautiful hair, that perfect mouth graced my face.
Oh, nice.
Double period. Oh, is
Yeah,
that
I already
supposed to
caught that I
be-
got 2 periods there and I took it out of
Is
what
that
I have.
supposed to be an ellipsis?
No, I need to take out one. Did you get it? Did you hear what I said?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're good. Any other comments on the?
I love it.
Yeah, I love it too.
It's wonderfully written.
I like the font too.
Mhm.
Oh, good.
Good font.
Okay.
Next.
Okay.
Oh,
I'm getting too much air from my new nose.
Oh my.
Maybe we could just go through it and then
Yes.
concentrate on the overview image at the end.
Okay. So just a few seconds on each image.
Yeah, a few seconds on each image. Yeah, let me read it.
Okay.
And
oh, she'll read it.
I don't think the hair is an improvement.
Mhm.
I don't know. The new mouth just looks kind of wrong. I think I like the clean shaven look better.
Mhm.
Nice expression.
Mhm.
My straight hair was a better fit. Oh, please
no.
give me my old mouth back.
Oh,
Oh,
Oh my, this mouth just isn't me. These eyes make me look too sad.
I'm trying to figure out who's who.
Yeah.
no.
Oh, God.
The new eyes make me look sinister.
Truth.
Mhm. My goodness gracious.
I don't think I want to live life as a blonde. And then this is the overview.
Cool.
Fabulous.
We'll kill you later.
So one thing I noticed was I have 2 mouths statements next to each other and 2 eye statements next to each other. And I was trying not to do that.
Okay.
Separate them, do something with those.
Yeah.
I also think that these strokes, because they're part of the framing of each individual image, and I didn't always do them exactly the same, I need to redo those.
I have a way for you to do it for your overview, is that you're doing it in Photoshop, I take it?
Yeah.
Is that
Well-
once you have your overview, if you know, the different layers, if you click on the different.
And do a stroke on each one?
Do a stroke on each one, like on mine, I did because what it does is it changes, if you change the size, it changes the stroke. So
Oh.
even, let's say on your individual ones, if you originally had it as a full big one and you put the stroke on, and then later made it down to our 1920 by 1200,
Yeah.
the stroke gets thinner. So
What I did was I put the frames in Silver Effects Pro. You have the ability to make a frame on each image. If you could, you see the overview image is treated the same way. It's from Silver Effects Pro, so it has that
Oh.
black stripe around it and then the white stripe around that.
Mhm.
Each of these images has that. I did them all in Silver Effects Pro, but I didn't regulate how much of a
Strip.
right, because as you get them back down to the size you need it for the entry, like the individual ones, they'll be, if it started off really big, you're going to have thin. So you may want to make each one of those done individually to a standard. And then you have to redo it on this because as you shrink them down, and they may not be shrunk exactly. And then you can, each individually ones done by layer, just go to it, image stroke and so you can have a common stroke on each one. I know I spent a lot of time on that, figuring it out.
I like the heavier stroke.
yeah, I do too.
I think it stands out better.
Yeah,
agree.
heavier is good.
So then it's really easy. You just have the same one on, you go on.
Yeah, on all of them. Yeah. Which are the weakest images? Which do you think I should switch out?
Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The seventh one. Something
Chris?
about it doesn't look,
This one?
no,
That's 7th.
5, 6, 7. If you count one, from the left to the right.
That
one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree that one.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah, it doesn't look normal.
I don't know if you're at the one on the last one is that abnormal.
Yeah. I had one that was, but Joel wouldn't let me use it. He said it was not respectful.
Oh,
Oh,
She looks really good. She's
yeah, she looks delightful, huh?
Yeah, the hair actually looks okay.
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, it's cool.
Yeah, I actually think the beard looks fine.
Yeah.
I think Joel looks great. Is that Joel with the beard?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, he looks great.
he does.
now for consistency.
I like his expression.
I do too.
Yeah.
I love that picture.
I think it's probably my favorite of all the images.
Wow.
I don't know. I like Chico. She looks like this
Yeah.
scarecrow in the Wizard of Oz.
Which one is she?
1, 2, 3, 4, 6.
Number 6. Yeah. Or maybe she put her finger in his socket,
Yeah, it
in the
looks like
electrical socket.
Ray Bolger.
I also noticed that Anne and Tom have the same nose, so I have to move those.
Hmm.
I'm sorry. It just cracks me up. Some of them are lighter than others. That's something I might take a look at.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I would get the same kind of light, dark
Highlight. Yeah.
into the last one and the big grin one. Yeah. Need some highlights on those.
Yeah. A little highlight. Yeah, I agree.
I thought you'd have your picture in there somewhere.
Yeah.
Well, I thought about it, but I was on the board, and I just felt
Oh.
like people would recognize me, and I didn't want them to know who did this.
I think the
Oh, good
Joel.
point. Oh, good to thinking. You're right.
Mhm.
Huh.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Mhm.
okay, we want to look at the other images and see if we want to substitute any out.
Okay.
Wait, go back,
Whoa.
go back. Okay, that's 1 of 10. Okay, so that's her with a new mouth. Little soft on the left eye, I see.
That's
Okay.
kind of,
I question the fit of these eyes.
They look They look right.
That was nice.
See?
Yeah.
Yeah, they
It's
look
okay.
good. Look good.
Yeah. Nice.
Yeah, this one is too normal.
Yeah.
She's got Liz's beautiful eyes.
Oh, thank you
Actually,
very much.
the bridge of the nose is kind of strange.
With
Yeah.
that kind
yeah.
of light up at the top, real white.
Yeah, but it's like kind of crook. I mean, it makes a
Yeah, yeah, okay.
It's an
Yeah.
odd, kind of an odd shape.
This is a fabulous idea, though.
Yeah.
How did you think of it? My goodness.
Oh, it's from a project I did in school,
Oh my
but
God.
it's different from the project I did in school. What about this one?
Her left eyebrow kind of gets whacked out, I think.
It's a little
Or is that
blown
her right eyebrow?
right eye.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Well, it's on our right,
Our
right?
right side.
I left.
The one on the
Right.
If I
All right.
fix that, would that be a better image? I mean, to use instead?
yeah, if it blended in better.
Yeah, I could.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh my gosh. Looks like you got kicked by a mule.
Nice.
The kind of clown like makeup around the mouth that's lighter, it could be integrated in coloring better. It's
Okay.
lighter
Darken it a little bit.
around the edge.
Mhm. Yeah, it does stand out a bit. I mean,
Which,
especially since it's pointed out in the,
oh, look, and
I
here I see on the left side of the picture, there's a place where you can see where the clone was, the placement is, of the other part. So if I fix that, is this better than the one with her nose, Tom's nose?
if you can blend the mouth in better, yes, I think it would be.
Okay.
Do you use Tom's nose anywhere else?
No.
Well, on Tom.
Well, he has it, yes, but
I think
okay.
what's going on with her eye, though, is sort of distracting, though. I don't know what that is.
The reflection from the window.
Reflection, yeah.
Yeah.
Black
A
line.
little bit distracting, yeah.
The black line is a little, I agree.
Mm,
Yeah.
mhm.
The vertical black line.
Mm-hmm.
I like that one.
That's cute.
That's a good one.
Weird.
I like that one. I might take some of the shine off of her forehead on.
Forehead,
And,
yeah.
and above her, the eye that
So you like this one better than the other one of her?
Oh, I gotta look.
I don't know. I like the other one a lot.
This is funny though.
Yeah. Yeah.
Aren't those your eyes, Trisha?
They are.
Okay.
My eyes from like 10 years ago. They don't look like that anymore.
Could
she's
you
got
put-
whoopee hair.
Those are
could
part
you-
of the pictures I used for my project in school.
Could you use her hair on the woman at the end?
Could I use her hair on the woman on the end?
Could you use her hair with the woman on the end and you could
I
color
could try
them?
that.
Yeah, I think that'd be wilder.
I like this hair.
It's
I like
great.
Came out of a wind tunnel.
Okay, that's a good idea. I'll try that.
That was awesome. That's awesome.
That's a good one.
I like this one.
I
Yeah,
do too, yeah.
definitely good. Looking right at you.
Yeah.
And
I
that is
like
so
this
not
one.
her mouth.
I would look at the blending under her bottom lip, between the lip and the chin.
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
Add a little more texture in.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Maybe the lips, just define the lower lip a little more. Too.
To match the upper one.
Yeah.
Darken it a little bit. Okay.
That's
No. Whose nose is that?
It's Anne's nose.
guys are all really great sports. I just
How much
Yes.
did she have to pay you?
No, that's going to be talked about now.
I think I should have charged her.
Totally.
That little bit under the nose doesn't seem to blend well. If it could blend,
Mhm.
Would this be a replacement for some other picture?
Yeah, it could. It could. I mean, since it was a nose job, I think you could get away with that blending under the nose.
Just had a rough
Make
nose
the
job.
nose a little bigger, you think?
Again, yeah, you
That's what
could.
looks cool about it. It's like it's
I matched your creases.
Okay.
Maybe it's a color difference between the nose and the upper lip. that
yeah,
may
yeah.
Yeah.
not then
Right.
Yeah,
match as well.
that's really hard to adjust too.
Mm.
But I want it to be obvious that
Right.
it's not her
That's true.
nose. So,
Mm.
but I mean, maybe it is anyway, obvious.
Yeah, it's a different texture.
Mhm.
That's amazing.
Oh my goodness.
Good do, good do.
Not liking it that now I have to wear glasses.
I like that, but she might kill you.
She volunteered.
No, it's-
Again, it's kind of a question of, do I replace what I've already done with one of these or not? Like this one or not?
wow.
Can we do a quick run through the
Other
ones
one.
you actually chose?
yeah, there's one
Oh,
more.
there's one
Oh, we-
more. Let's
we got
look at
one more
that.
here.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah, yeah.
I
I
think
like
the
this
other
one.
one, the one of our friend Sue lives, I think that one's better than this one.
Okay.
It's more scary.
Scary.
She reminds me of Lily Tomlin.
Should I go through the first set?
Or go right to the, do you think should you go,
Go to the overview.
Yeah.
right, Tricia?
There we go.
Okay, so I'm saying remove Sharon.
Sharon is number 7.
No, is the last one. And
Oh, okay.
actually not remove, but replace hair.
With Chico's hair.
Yeah.
That's impressive.
With which one?
With the one that's on the left at the bottom, number 6. Her
Oh,
hair. Her hair on Sharon, the one on the
oh yeah,
last one.
pretty cool.
Yeah, that one for the blonde hair on the end. Yeah.
Got it.
What kind of hair are you going to put on her then?
On who?
Chico.
Oh, good point.
How about Joel's?
Maybe from the other picture of her.
Such a good picture, though. I hate
Yeah,
to see you replace that.
I think Joel should stay. Yeah.
Number 8. Julie, do we like that one? I know I have to replace Chris.
Eight's, I think eight's okay. I don't
Okay.
see a big
Yeah.
problem with
Darken
eight.
up the eye a little.
And I like how, they're not all looking in the same direction. I think, I like how that one's, how a couple are looking off to that direction. It's sort of
Uh-huh.
out.
And it's not the same direction side by side.
Right.
Yeah.
And if you need one that's looking the wrong way, you could just flip it horizontally even.
Yeah, I'm actually just thought of that with Tom. Maybe I'll take Tom and flip him horizontally and put him down at the bottom somewhere.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Change the look of the nose.
But I think you have a really strong start here, and a little bit of shuffling around shouldn't be a major undertaking. I think you've got a real winner here.
Thank
I
you.
agree. I think it's
Yes.
great.
It's very creative.
Yes.
And also it requires so much skill to do this
Oh.
blending and replacing of features. It's I think it's really phenomenal.
Oh, very interesting.
Clever.
Very clever.
Thank you. Okay. I think we
I do-
spent enough time on it. I got
do
some
like it.
ideas.
I do like it when you stretch. That's one of the awards. So
Yeah, I know. Stretch a word.
wonderful.
Okay, next entry.
Ooh.
This is Pat.
Yes, I didn't know I needed a statement of intent, so I guess I didn't read all the instructions. I kind of, after Liz made her comment, I thought, oh, why don't I put something together and see? And since she said you could put in one image and that'd be enough, I thought, okay, I can put something in. But I love Astro. My husband's a real pro at it. We've been doing it for many years. So this is about astrophotography, and I have questions about the title. There should be a title or shouldn't there be a title? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes.
You need a title.
Okay.
And you have to, Pat, you'll need to read the instructions. You can go to n4c.org and they have the instructions for the portfolio, and there's a convention for the titles. It
I did
starts
look
with,
at where you told the links, and I couldn't find those links actually, to be honest. Because I saw the sheet, what you sent out, and then I went to those links and didn't find what I had hoped to find. Maybe I was looking in the wrong spot. I don't know.
I'll email it to you.
Oh, okay, if you know, that'd be great.
And Pat, I really like the quotation. And I think you should
Yeah.
keep that, but I think you just need to add a little more to it.
So
Yeah.
add a state, and should it say statement of intent or just, I hate to waste time on something that may be in the
Okay.
instructions, but
No,
is
that's
that
good.
The name of the file, the name of it, would be some celestial phenomena, space, square bracket, actually 01's better, and the square bracket space, and then statement of intent. That will
That's
be
the name of the file
will be the title. Well, I should say the
of the
title.
image.
that's separate from this file, correct?
That would be the title of this picture.
This image.
Okay.
But it would show up underneath. It wouldn't
Show
be part of the actual statement of intent.
Yeah, it'll show under there, and you should know that between both the title and all your words, it has to be 75 words or less. And
The
that'll
statement of intent.
Okay.
I'm not 100% sure I'm understanding what you're saying. I do know how to do a sequence, and so I just did celestial phenomenon 1 through whatever, and I was able to move some things around and change the numbering on a few of them. So I'd love to know what you think of the series, but I'm not quite sure I understand what you mean. Why don't I read? And if I have questions beyond that, I'll call one of you and find out.
The S is missing from
Right.
celestial.
It is.
Oh,
You're
yeah.
right. And that was missing from, I did it really late last night and I
Aw.
added it back to all, but it looks like this one.
And
I'm
a
sorry. Thank you.
a very minor point. The second E in celestial has a star right at the top and it makes it look like it's an accent.
Sure,
Right.
good thinking. All right, cool. Move that
And then-
up. Okay, cool.
The statement of intent tells the judges what you're going to do in your portfolio. So some words I think are needed to say,
Okay.
in this portfolio, I will demonstrate blah, blah, whatever. But I do think you need to say what your intent is with the portfolio. That's what this slide
And
is.
underneath the title, some celestial phenomena, I could say that is what you're implying.
Right.
Just put it in the text box.
Right.
Yes.
Okay.
And
And
then perhaps put the quote after what you say or right before what you say.
Yeah,
I
I would
think
think
after
right
is good.
before what you say, because it
You think
sets
it's better
the stage
before?
for it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. And then the intent beyond. Okay.
And I think
All
you
right,
need to
so-
center the title there, some celestial. phenomenon.
Probably a good idea.
A little bit. Well,
All of the
Okay.
words, all of the
What?
words, all of the words you have on this page should be 75 words or less, or fewer.
Okay. All right. So maximum 75.
Yep.
Fewer is the right word.
75 or less.
Well, fewer if you can count them. Okay.
Fewer.
Okay, cool. That's easy to do.
Remember which is the right word. It would be fewer.
And that would include the quote, right?
Include
Right.
quote and
Okay.
include the title.
Okay, and includes the title. Okay, cool.
So
Word on the
do
page.
you use word counter?
I know how to use Word. Yes.
Great.
Yes.
Word
Yes.
counter.
Word counter.
Yes, yes. Well, I use Word and I just put things in Word and it's easy. You can get the number of characters, you can get words.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
Yeah, Microsoft Word. Yeah.
What's
Let's
nice
see.
about this picture is that it's like a background. It's not like you're adding a picture. You're
Right.
something fairly neutral. It's not like grabby, but it shows, it fits what you have here.
And it's
Okay,
also
good.
very beautiful.
Oh, yeah, the stars always are, aren't they? Thank you. Okay, and then because these are over time, I don't know whether I should say some celestial
Oh,
phenomena over a decade or over time, because I don't know whether there's not enough to say over time, but I'd love you to think about that as we go through as well. And hopefully I can, fill in gaps.
there's your title up there. It went away because it was after a minute. But yes, you have celestial, it's correctly spelled, celestial phenomena.
Yes, I caught it there, but I didn't. Yeah, good.
One of seven. Well, it put the of seven in there probably for you. And instead of title page, you would say statement of intent.
Okay, call it statement of intent. Okay, cool.
Technical thing, but in the instructions, it says the title must be 10 words or fewer. Subsequent lines should describe your intent in making this work. The statement must be no longer than 75 words. So that gives me the impression that the title can be 10 and then the text can be 75.
If you read further, it'll say the two together because I had that question when I first did it.
Okay.
There's
Okay.
where it says no, it's the sum of the two. It's in there somewhere. It implies.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Also,
if you don't
the
have enough
title-
characters, it seems like you could use the quote on with your first image rather than on the intent page, and that would give you, as a title, for example. So it would
Right.
give
I see what
more
you're saying.
words for your
Sure.
intent. If you
Unless
get-
I can go with a short intent. It doesn't
Yeah,
have to be
you
real
can.
long.
Yeah, I like
I'll
it.
think about that. That's a good tip. Sure.
Also, the title that you give the image, if your title of your portfolio is some celestial phenomena, then that's
Yes.
what your title of your that's the title of your portfolio. So in your titling, you use that always, not just
So
celestial
not-
phenomena.
Oh, okay. All right. Cool. And do you think I need to say some? Well, maybe we'll look at them and you can tell me what you think.
Yes, I do.
I'm missing, I have a few others to add, but I just didn't have time.
Okay.
So,
I'm not sure that you need the sum.
Mhm.
just skip it, right?
Celestial phenomena.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Kind of add some poetry to it.
Just celestial phenomena by itself.
Oh, some celestial phenomena kind of sounds to me
I
very
like the sum, but if you're short on words,
No, I
Okay.
don't think so.
Yes or no to remove it?
well. Let's.
I heard,
Let's see the
do I hear
photos.
consensus?
Keep
What?
it.
I don't think you have long titles.
You could also just say extraterrestrial phenomena.
That might make people think of something else, you know?
That might.
Spaceships,
Aliens.
UFOs,
Yeah,
intergalactic
So-
pictures.
yeah. Okay, well, let's go through it. You can tell me what you think from here in terms of order. So this is a super blue moon, total lunar eclipse, which is called a trifecta, actually. And that was 1:31 2018, and the next one won't happen till I think it's 2037, when we'll have our next opportunity to shoot this. So it's not common, is what I guess I want to say.
Mhm.
Um,
So
What?
if you want to say those things, you can put it in there and you have up to 200, just like in a regular competition.
So probably add that information, right?
And
Okay.
know
You
that
could just say a rare super blood moon.
Well, yeah, I don't know how rare, but yeah, okay, cool. But I could always say the next one will be in 2037. So
Yeah.
that might
Yeah,
give the
that
idea
would-
that
Nice
it's not
to know.
common.
Yeah.
Yeah. know that
Okay.
you'll end up with possibly of 12, because if you have 10 pictures, it'll be 12. That adds 5 characters, so you have to count that in there.
Why is it
Excuse
a
me?
trifecta?
That's what they call it because it has to do with the closeness to the Earth, and also it basically has to do with the rotation. It's the physics of the situation, closeness of the
But it's
Earth,
a
and
super
so on.
moon, it's a blue moon, it's
Right.
an
Blood moon.
eclipsed moon.
Yes.
Amazing.
Yep.
Mhm.
Good one.
Beautiful.
So
And I
in
could
the,
put that in too, I guess. What?
yeah, at the beginning of the title to say a super moon, a blue moon, what was that third one?
Eclipse
Moon.
Blood moon.
Eclipse, lunar
It's a
eclipse.
and then it's a super blue blood moon total lunar eclipse
Yeah,
trifecta.
you can go Wikipedia. It'll if you put in trifecta, it'll come up, or super blue blood moon. You can read about it,
They're not,
the differences. But I need to put more in there, and I have how many characters can I put up to
200,
in
just
this?
like a regular.
Okay, into this one, so I could actually do put some explanation in there. It
Mhm.
would show up in the title, right?
Right.
Right.
Okay,
And
I'll
the
do that.
cursor is on the image.
That's
The
my
cursor.
cursor.
Beautiful image.
Who's got the cursor?
Oh,
I
I don't
do.
know.
Thank
good.
you.
Me.
Okay, cool.
I thought that was a
Alright.
planet.
Or spaceship.
There, okay.
Okay.
Next, and this is just this is the total solar eclipse in 2017 in Oregon. Interestingly, it looks different from different parts of the country. So you'll see the orientation of the jets that come out from it, or the aura that comes out from it, in different places, depending on what part of the country you're in. But we had scouted up there, a year before. We knew the eclipse was going to happen. And then a week after Fritz's prostate surgery, we went up.
Oh my gosh.
So he had, it was really a challenge, but anyway, it was really nice to get there and do yeah. Anyway, he didn't want to miss it. I didn't want to miss it, so we did it anyway.
So
We
Pat,
found a place. What?
I love this image. Sorry.
Yeah, the image is spectacular. And I think what you said about the orientation, depending on where you are, the rays are going to look different. That would be a good thing to
Yeah.
Good thinking.
where you are in the
Okay.
world, because you're telling them where you saw it, and then tell them that anywhere else you saw it, it would look different. However you said
Okay.
that, you said it.
Good thinking.
and think
This-
about what you want to put what do you call
Stroke
it?
around it.
Outline.
Pardon me? Oh, do you think I should put an order?
A stroke.
Yeah.
Okay.
Consider
Okay,
that.
add stroke.
What are little white points on there? Just stars? and
Stars.
Those are
Yeah.
stars, yeah.
Yeah, moon.
Yes.
It's a minor point. This does not have to be scientifically accurate, real image. And that one star at the lower left is distracting. You could
It's
zap it.
Regulus. It's
Oh,
Regulus.
I think it's so cool. It has to stay.
I think, for the people who really like space stuff, they like to see Regulus down there.
Yeah.
That's the name of that star. I could
Mhm.
always say Regulus is below and name
Yeah,
the
I think it'd
star.
be great to identify it for those
Yeah,
that
Okay.
don't
especially.
know.
Mhm.
It's important
Okay.
in the photo.
And then
Okay.
it looks like there's a little something on top, the black. What is that?
Where?
Yeah, right there.
Sunflares.
Oh,
Little
that's
thing.
one of the moon, that's the sun, one of the sun,
Sunspot.
it's yeah, exactly, a
Cool.
flare.
I think
Yeah.
it'd be great to identify those things.
Yeah.
Okay.
It has
Do you think
color.
I should put them on the picture, identify them on the picture, or just in words?
The
Just with
title.
words.
Words.
Yeah,
Yeah,
just
do it.
words.
Words.
Don't mess with the picture. It's gorgeous.
Well, that you're seeing
Aw.
stars, you know, that they know that's a star. It's not a sneeze or anything, you know.
Okay,
Very important.
Yeah, that's
will
beautiful.
do. I'll put more words in, describe it. Okay, cool.
Gorgeous.
Okay. And then this
Oh.
is the cycle
Oh.
24 of, the auroras come in cycles. We're on 25 right now, but this was cycle 24 of the aurora. So I thought it might be interesting for people to know that, the auroras come in cycles. They have peaks and valleys where you can't see the aurora very much. And right now we've been in a pretty exciting one, this cycle 25, I think, more than even cycle 24. But we shot this because we knew it was one of the cycles of the auroras. We went up to Alaska. So,
Pat,
Again,
I
just more words.
think one thing
Gorgeous.
that you should think about when you're doing the titles is to name each of the phenomenon, because that's what you're doing. You're showing us a series of phenomenon. So if the phenomenon is solar cycles, I would start with that. Solar
okay.
cycle of the aurora borealis, because it's telling you what the phenomenon is. And if you did that with each of them, I think it would add continuity.
You mean just say aurora or what? I think I did say aurora borealis, but what do you mean by that? You just say aurora borealis
No,
and then eclipse.
solar
Well,
cycle
to me,
24.
the word that jumped out for me was solar cycle. I'd never heard of a solar cycle. And so I'm suggesting you may want to, I don't know if it's a good idea or not, but to consider whether solar cycle should be of a aurora borealis or of the aurora borealis. You're talking to someone who doesn't understand anything about this subject at all. So
Okay, so make it
from
more
a novice
clear.
point of view,
Like you're speaking to dummies. Yeah.
We
I
all
would
have more to
start
know.
each of the titles with the phenomenon, whatever it is.
So
So the phenomenon
so-
isn't the aurora borealis, it's the solar cycle? Is that what you're
the
saying? Ann?
phenomenon is the aurora borealis, but interestingly, the reason why it's over time is because you can see it in one time, one cycle, and one in the other. But maybe I should say cycle 20. I don't know. I don't know.
It might be better to leave that out altogether.
Because are there
What?
like 25 cycles in a year, or the 25
No,
cycles? Where did
it's
the
just a
cycle
24.
one start?
I don't know who named them. It, has to do with the astro people.
Yeah.
But they come in
Often.
it comes in cycles. Do you have a comment, Bill?
How often are the cycles?
I guess we're in 25, so you can go back in time. This is 2014, and maybe people haven't been sorting out and really studying them. I don't know when when number one occurred. I could probably research that.
So I'm just wondering, is it every year you get a cycle?
No, I think it's every
5
No.
11
years?
years.
Yeah, it's about every 11 years. You're right.
About every what?
11 years.
11
Oh, okay.
plus or minus. Yeah. Anyway, it's sophisticated
So,
stuff in astro, really.
I'm getting this sense that this is an educational portfolio that you could educate people. Like if you found out that, yes, it is every 11 years, that would be really good educational material. In this portfolio, I will present, I will provide information on various celestial phenomenon. It seems like you're teaching us something with this portfolio. That's my sense of it.
But I'm wondering if it's too much information for the aurora borealis. What causes the aurora borealis? What about the sun? What happens that we see all these colors rather
Well,
than,
I think you'd have to take a class in astrophysics if you want to understand that. But I just think it's interesting that for me it was looking back on moments we have undertaken over the last 10 plus years on our astro hunt.
Yeah.
So maybe I could call it an astro hunt over 10 years or 11 years, a 10-year astro hunt based on the phenomenon that are going on.
Yeah, you could do it like that, like a ride along adventure, and focus more on that aspect of it. What you did and how you got the shots and where you went.
Okay, if there's enough word. The trouble is there aren't really many words you can put that into. Oh, I'll think about it. Cool. All right. These are great tips. I really appreciate it. So we'll see the next one and you'll see that it's cycle 25.
Ooh, that one's
Woohoo!
Ah, 25.
A better camera, of course. The cameras keep getting better over time.
That's amazing.
Yes.
Wow.
Good
That was
grief.
also an amazing aurora.
The center. Oh,
Yeah, because arrays are something you don't see very often. The distinct rays that came through.
mhm.
Beautiful.
Those are hard to catch. And we were lucky. All I can say, sometimes it's luck. But it was beautiful.
Is that a long time capture on that, or how?
I don't remember. You have to change it all the time. I went back and forth on my speed just to see what would look best. It's not a set, not a set time frame. And so I went shorter and faster and captured this in the right moment.
Yeah, you did. Oh.
And how did you get your foreground and everything in focus too?
You plan. You have to be really careful. It's
Yeah.
really hard, and getting the stars to be pinpoints, it's a big thing. And then I put gaffer. I've stopped doing gaffer's tape, but I was using gaffer's tape after I got the focus just right. But what happens is you're in the dark and you have to move around in the camera, and sometimes you can knock it. So the focus is a tricky thing. It's tricky.
Definitely.
Best to focus on a star that you can see and then just make sure it's a point. And then you can't go too long or you have star trails, which are also negative. In this case, in auroras, you don't have to worry about it because there's a lot of light. But if you're doing night photography, you do. I mean, like the Milky Way.
Yeah.
Okay, next.
Oh, wow.
Okay, and this is a southern hemisphere Milky Way. So I just thought, looking at the southern hemisphere, and then we can look at the northern hemisphere next to an observatory
Yeah. Where was the observatory?
in Argentina.
Argentina. Wow. Phew.
Yeah,
Beautiful. What lens did you use?
I'm trying to I probably used a 24. I had a Nikon at the time, so I think it was the one that was the fast one. Yeah, the wide angle,
Yeah, it's beautiful.
14 or 16 to 24.
Mhm.
Don't remember what the lower end was, but it's wide open. Yeah, I wasn't into Nikon then, but now I'm into Sony, so it just,
Right.
but that's a really good astro lens. In fact, I haven't sold it yet. Anyway, I have a hard time giving that one up.
There's more?
What?
Is there another one?
Yeah, and this is the northern hemisphere.
Wow.
This one I do want to put some words in because it's this is Mount Lassen, and there's a story behind this time, a story behind the Milky Way coming over Lassen like this. The Native Americans consider it the path of souls. So I had a Native American from one of the tribes up there buy this for her husband. She wanted to give it to him for her birthday present, because it makes them think of their ancestors, and it goes all the way to Mount Shasta. So when the Milky Way goes like this, it's Path of Souls to Mount Shasta. Kind of an interesting, she was kind of religious feeling for it. So that's what this one is about.
Very cool.
The pattern of snow is amazing.
What?
The pattern of snow really adds a lot
Yeah,
to this.
yeah. Lassen had some
Beautiful.
snow on it still.
Lead you up there.
Beautiful.
Yeah, a little bit, maybe. And then I have a couple of others that I haven't had time to deal with. One is Perseids, and the other is a Perseid meteor shower over the Sierra Crest, which hopefully I'll find time to get to, and then the Neowise comet. Those are the other two I thought I'd add. And I don't know if you think the order is right, or what you think. I'd love your opinions, since I've never done this before.
I
It was
kind of
just
like
a
the way
last minute.
you
What?
started off with the moon, and that was kind of simple, and then you just wowed us more and more. I think.
Yeah, every
Oh,
picture.
Yeah, I thought the order was great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
And
think
where
it
would you put in a comet or Perseid meteors? Maybe. I don't know. Not here, because I wanted to talk about the Path of Souls in this one.
I'd end with
I
the-
think if you work on your page where you put all of the images onto one page, your
Oh, should I do that at the end? Am I supposed to?
that will help you order, because on that page they have to be in the same order that you show them. So
Oh,
if you
and
put them
that,
on that one page, you may see connections and an order what might jump out at you, what feels right.
what Ann
okay.
what Ann says is really wise. Yes, your last image is to be your portfolio name, and then whatever number it is, and then overview. It has to say overview, and it'll
Okay.
be on the size of the 1920 by 1200, and this is in the instructions, but so you'll just be hearing it again. But they have to be, as Ann said, in the order you show, and it has to be in the same aspect ratio of whatever is shown. So you're going to have to be careful to have them do that. And then once you put them in the order that you're showing them, you can look and say, oh, if I move this one over here, I think that will flow better, or the pictures look better together.
Thank you.
You'll see that as we talk about the other images. We had less of that with Trisha's, other than the direction they were looking, because they were monochrome, black and white. But you'll see, it looks like I'm up next, and you'll see I was moving them all over. I wanted a story, and I wanted them to flow from one image to the other as to how they looked and how they look on the overview, because when they're judged, and Trisha verified this because she's been there, is I believe that after they go through all this, and you did all that trouble with all your beautiful titles, is I believe they just look at the statement of intent, and next to it, the overview, and say,
Okay.
well, does this overview, does these show what was said in the statement of intent? So
Got
you
it.
have some playing around afterwards, and yes, Anne's right about, okay.
How do you display them all in one page? I haven't done that before. Is that
The Photoshop, they talk about it in the instructions.
so the instructions are in there? Okay, I'll look forward to Trisha's email, because I didn't see it. Thank you.
Total of 7 to 10 images. So you need at least one more and no more than 3 more.
Okay, and I'm just thinking of 2 more. Okay,
Four
cool.
is perfect.
Thank
Glad
you.
you jumped in, Pat. These are great.
Well, it's just a last
I'm
minute
amazed
thought.
you did that
Who
in
knows?
one evening.
No kidding.
Well,
Okay, this is mine. What I really need help with is my statement of intent. It's very, very simple. It just doesn't sound like it flows right. So I'd like to look at that, go through the pictures. I have very simple titles. I could do the simple title I have in the year. I didn't put the year in. Originally had the title, the place, and the year, but I think I might just keep it simple. And then my overview, and I have one that I might trade out. It's the picture behind me that I didn't use. Tricia and I talked about it, and there was a reason not to use this one. Now I'm thinking of putting it back in. But so I'll just read this, and we can go through the pictures and look at the overview, and I'd like your opinions definitely on my statement. So, silhouettes big and small. The premise is simple. Size doesn't matter. A tiny silhouette can enhance a large scape as much or more than a big silhouette. Small silhouettes can lead the viewer to a place to start exploration of the image. Big silhouettes add drama and make the image pop. Take a look. The photographer. You could just keep go through them. The awestruck. The travelers.
Mhm.
Nice.
Wow,
That's a cool picture.
that's awesome.
The boy.
Wow.
The watcher. The watched. The stalker. The dreamer. The lovers. And the overview. I just wanted to
Whoa,
That's spectacular.
beautiful.
Jeez.
It is gorgeous. And the lovers at the end is really fantastic.
Yeah, it's a good way to end
Your
it.
layout's
Mhm.
great.
That's awesome.
I thought that maybe the second to last one, the dreamer, I didn't know if it was strong enough or it fit.
I
like
look at it as a kind of a break from the stalker, you know. You go from the stalker to somebody who's going to stop it, you know, a dreamer who may not let it happen. Then you have love.
Oh, I think they're all spectacular.
Yeah.
They all speak. I mean,
And my flow was I had the hotel one with the watcher and the watched was kind of, these are creepy, and then we get really creepy.
and
And
then
then but the continuity is the same color to go with the dreamer. And that's the kind of, and Pat, you can see where I'm talking when I talk about looking at the overview.
It's wonderful.
yeah, wow.
Yeah.
Now
And
when
the one behind you you're thinking of is
Yeah.
green. So
and that would the green would kind of bring the green in from the top in the middle.
mhm.
And what I did was I made if you look at the big ones are on from the left side down and curved around the bottom and then up to the stalker. And then the 3 and 2 on the second thing are small. So I have 5 big and 5 small.
Beautiful.
If it worked with my intent. Oh, and I had a question, like the first one's the photographer, and I didn't know if by calling it saying the photographer that they would think that it was me.
Well, no, but it's self-referential.
You
Yeah.
could say a photographer instead of the photographer.
I mean, it does pull all us into that, right? Because we relate to it.
Yeah, I wouldn't worry about that.
Scary. And it's and thanks, Sherry, I use the on each,
Consistently all through all of them.
it's like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, you could also switch out the dreamer and the lovers too, because it's then you're sort of starting with a solitary person and ending with a solitary person, and the dreamer is sort of like it just makes me feel like,
Mhm.
what's next? Like this, it can go on. There's more to the story. I don't know. It's sort of like a aspirational ending to it.
And I originally had it in that order, but
Oh,
I switched it uh, because I wanted to end with more pow.
Yeah, I like it either way, but
Uh-huh.
it's
Yeah.
just a thought.
If the dreamer was placed last and the lovers was moved to the left, it would sit right underneath the same sized one.
Right.
And I think in this order, it looks more balanced.
Mhm.
Oh, right. That was one of the things. Is it
Good point.
well? I'll go on to the next one. The next. So this was one I thought of using. I have. I would do is work. I have multiple pictures of. This is the deadheads, and they interrupted seeing the dead because they're. So I photographed them. So I have lots of them, and I would probably take out that big starburst in the middle there, and I might put different people in, and I might put the dead bit better able to see. But basically, this concept was what I like. And if you go on to the next image, here it is replaced. So
Oh.
what you're doing is you're going from the stalker, which has all these things sticking out, to these lines sticking out. They kind of, it didn't abruptly go, well, anyway. And so the bottom were kind of like fun things. So I don't know. What do you think?
Oh,
I like that it goes with your other green image because you have no other green.
mhm.
But I really like that dreamer photo.
Me too.
Yeah, and I think this one is kind of abrupt in terms of the flow of the
Mhm.
evenness of the other images, and then this one is kind of abrupt.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the other ones are more like archetypes of some sort, and this is like a specific thing in a specific place. I kind of just like the other one better that they're all, it's almost like they're tarot cards or something like that. And that, that one is not really, it doesn't go with the rest of the deck.
That's a good look at
Yeah,
it.
that's
I'll go
Tarot
back to
cards.
this one. So there's the dreamer.
yeah.
Oh, I like that.
I like the
I
dreamer.
like that too.
Yeah,
I
I do
like, I
too.
like the way it fits in with previous one and the last one.
Yep, yep.
Me too.
What
Okay, I
about
renege.
what about like the fourth one and the fifth one? It turned out that they were the same colors, which I put them together, and
Mhm.
one went from being a large landscape to being a bold close up. So they're this. I thought of changing the colors. Then I go from
Mm.
that kind of pinkish and blue to the hotel. I was thinking of maybe changing colors on the boy. What do you think
Oh,
about?
it's beautiful the way it is.
Could add some blue in maybe.
It's some blue in.
It maybe add a little blue into that image. I don't know. I'm not sure.
I think it's color-wise quite balanced as is.
Yeah.
You too.
Yep.
Okay, thank you. I'd like to do
It's
is
great.
the
It's
first
beautiful.
one. My biggest issue is my intent statement. I think it's just kind of nah.
I've
Want to go
got a
back to your
couple.
statement?
Oh, go
Yeah,
ahead
you want to go back to that?
to the intent.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay, quick minor point. Between size doesn't matter and small. So if you said size doesn't matter, new paragraph, a tiny silhouette, new paragraph, small silhouettes. Do you see my point there?
So I was thinking of a paragraph there. Size doesn't matter, new paragraph.
Yeah, because after size doesn't matter, those are two separate, like standalone.
Right. Yeah.
Mhm. Mhm.
Or you could say the premise is simple, size doesn't matter on the
Yeah.
same line.
On the same line.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I think that would be good.
Yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Possibly the premise is simple, colon.
Semicolon.
Semicolon, yeah. Size doesn't matter.
And then how do you feel about the phrase take a look like you're directing to someone? Is that needed?
I'm thinking
I kind of thought it was a leading line. I thought was my favorite thing. We're going to get into this. I'm curious now, but I may be the only one who feels that way.
I did it on my last one or two. Two, I think I did. But I'm open to hearing.
I like take a look. Take a look.
Yeah, I like it too.
Here's an added thing. At you're saying big silhouettes add drama. Let's see. Tiny silhouette can enhance. Small silhouettes can lead. Big silhouettes add drama.
Drama.
Make the image pop.
Can. Do you need can in there as well?
Sorry, are you differentiating tiny, small, and big?
Uh-huh.
I was repeating words too much. Trisha?
Her computer went out. I don't know if she's back.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
Yeah, she told me her computer crashed and she would be right back.
uh,
Yeah,
Did
but
she
there
try
are,
to get back in and nobody let her in, or?
but there are two descriptions for small and one for large or big.
Yeah.
Here she comes.
Okay.
Well, it's three different things, tiny, small, and big, right?
oh, so
Right, but it says big and small at the top. It doesn't say big, small, and tiny.
Okay.
I
That's my,
should say a
You
small,
could just say silhouettes, you know?
I should say a small silhouette instead of tiny.
Yeah, so yeah. Big and small.
A small silhouette can enhance a large scape as much or more than a big
Can you
silhouette.
hear me?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay, I'm sort of here. I'm on my phone.
Oh,
Oh,
I'll try not to talk.
Trisha, no, I need you to talk. We're doing my
I know,
It's really nice.
but it's echoey.
is it, your computer is on as well?
I think it's,
Yeah.
A slight rephrasing, small silhouettes draw the viewer in to look more closely.
draw is a good word.
I think it's stronger just to say silhouettes without the big and small. I mean, it's
No,
just a
that's my term.
powerful
That's my
statement.
No, it's big and small.
I mean, that is my whole, that's my whole thing is
Is big and small.
big and small. That is
Yeah.
that's what this whole thing was based around. But I hear you.
Okay, can you guys hear me?
We can hear you and we can see you.
You too.
I turned off my computer. I'm using my phone. So,
Yeah.
okay.
Oh, so there was a small silhouette, and I lost that because we got into other stuff. I think there was some
Can
word
draw the viewer.
and draw the viewer.
Yeah, I like that.
Me too.
And draw the viewer
In.
as much or more than a big silhouette.
Draw the viewer in to look more closely, more deeply.
Oh,
To explore the image.
Yeah, to explore the image.
explore. I like that.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh,
And a minor formatting. Silhouettes big and small. I don't know if you can make big larger than silhouettes.
Okay,
That's a cute idea.
Yeah.
And maybe the font on the small, smaller.
It might be fun to put a silhouette, a simple one on this page, and where the silhouette is black, have the text white, and where the picture's white, have the text black.
Mm.
like
You
that.
can, there are also different styles of outlining the letters, which would make them look like, if the outline was white, the letter itself would look like a silhouette.
Hmm. And I realized this was a reverse silhouette, how I
Yeah.
did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So Nancy, one thing that I'm noticing is that the margins on the left and right are very, very small, and it seems crowded on the page. I think if you widen them just a little bit.
Sure, I can do that.
Or just shrink the font by 1 point and it would bring it in.
Well, I can just easily just change the box. Yes.
Do you need 2 exclamation points after small?
Well, I considered actually doing a space after small and then 2 exclamation points.
Yeah, because it's too many L's. Kind of looks like L's.
Yeah.
Oh,
I thought about that and then and a space and then 2 exclamation points.
there you go.
Or I don't know. I like. I think it was Steve's idea of making big really big and small really small, and then I don't think you need an exclamation point.
Mm-hmm.
Then I don't what?
I don't think you need an exclamation point if you use that convention of making big bigger than silhouettes and small really small.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Right.
Because then you're just demonstrating. You're not, exclaiming.
Mm-hmm.
So what about a small silhouette? Wait, so I have 2 size doesn't matter is going to be on the top line.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And then it says a tiny silhouette. That should be a small silhouette.
Yep.
Can enhance. Do we like that sentence?
So, wait a minute. Right now you have tiny, small, and big, 3
Right.
different sizes.
We took care of that. We're
Okay.
tiny has become small.
But why?
Well,
I mean, I liked it.
Yeah, you could rather at the top say silhouette big, small, and tiny.
Yeah.
Or too small and
Different
smaller.
size.
Small and smaller.
Yeah, by phrasing it that way and then telling about tiny silhouette, as at the top it goes big, small, tiny. Then in your sentences below, same order, big, small, tiny.
Do I have any? I have a lot of tiny silhouettes. Do I have any small?
Yes, yeah,
Maybe we
Yeah.
should look at your pictures again.
In the hotel and
Oh, the hotel. Yes.
the what in the hotel, and then the one in the window, the watched.
The watched and the watcher both
Those are
Tiny
small.
head.
are tiny.
Tiny.
Oh, and the
They're all tiny. All the
they're all
small
tiny.
ones.
Well, I was
They're small and the ones in the landscapes are tiny.
the
little ones.
tinier, the little, where you see the
Yeah.
full body. Yeah.
Mhm.
So small and large. Or big
Do
and
Yeah.
small.
do you want feedback on images?
You want to give one?
Yeah.
Ooh,
Number 3, when I'm looking at the direction of where the light's coming, it's not congruent with where the shadow's being thrown.
oh, you're
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
I would make the shadows go about like at 5 o'clock as opposed to 6 o'clock.
I got it.
I
Those are,
kept looking at it thinking, why is this giving me a little, zing in my brain? I love it though. It's gorgeous.
thank you for that.
Yeah.
Can you ask? Okay. Okay. So what about tiny, I mean, do I have tiny and small? I don't think I really, I mean, they're all,
I think you could leave it as big and small.
yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Well, and you might be able to find a way to combine the sentence that starts a tiny silhouette and the one that says a small silhouette. Like a small silhouette can enhance a large scape and lead the viewer to a place to start exploration of an image.
Yeah.
A small, thank you, silhouette. Can what?
Can enhance a large scape
The,
and
the
lead the
tiny,
viewer.
And draw the viewer. Maybe.
And draw the viewer to a place to start exploration of the image.
oh, it's the tiny silhouette that draws you in, as opposed to the small silhouette.
We're combining them though.
Well,
right,
we've got in the title just 2 sizes, but we have in the statement 3 sizes, and I think that's what we're deciding. Do we add tiny to the title, or do we stick with the 2 sizes?
I think you could just stick with 2 sizes.
Me too.
I do too.
Keep it simple.
Because size doesn't matter.
Size doesn't matter.
Well, if you
But
stick
don't
with
make
2
it matter if
sizes,
it doesn't matter.
if you stick with 2 sizes, then
Then the premise is
two
simple.
sentences as opposed to 3 sentences. I don't know.
Well, I agree, Stephen. That's why I was suggesting combining bits of the tiny with bits of the small.
Yeah, that sounded good.
So, but we say size doesn't matter, but then we talk about the difference between this. Well, basically what I'm saying is that size doesn't matter, that both can be powerful. Is
Maybe we don't need to even say size doesn't matter.
But I love that sentence.
I know.
Or
I
does
like
it,
the idea
right?
of
Or
the
does it?
first
Size doesn't matter, or does it, right?
Oh,
Because you're
I like that.
because you're having then a conversation about the size of the silhouettes, and then you're going to show us.
Or you could put at the bottom, take a look. Does size matter?
There you go.
I like that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And that's after I say it at the beginning or not have it at the beginning. So I
After
leave.
you say it at the beginning.
Mhm.
Silhouette size inspires how you are drawn into the image.
You're already saying that in the text there.
I'm just throwing that out to see if it triggers something in the text.
So I think size does matter, right? I mean, that is the premise. Because it has a really different impact on the images.
Well, maybe that's the thing to say. Size has a different impact depending, or something along those lines.
I'm basically saying that it doesn't matter that it's really small because it has as much of an impact. That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
Yeah.
Much as an impact.
They'll do special things.
Both are important.
That's
Yeah.
what that's why those were together. Size doesn't matter, that a tiny silhouette can enhance a large scape as much as or more than a big silhouette.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, if I have the cans, I have can, then I have can lead the viewer, although I don't know if I'm going to keep, I realize that may have changed. So if big silhouettes can add drama, should the can be in there as well?
I would skip the can. They add drama, small silhouettes lead. You know, it's more powerful.
Yeah,
to
there
me.
you go.
Yeah.
That's more confident.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Yes.
Right, right. What about big silhouettes add drama and make the image pop? Is that too
Mhm.
much or?
I think that's descriptive and concise. Yeah.
And true.
Y'all are great. And the font, I picked a weird font. I don't know.
I think the font is fun and it's kind of rounded. And I think when light wraps around your silhouette, it kind of rounds things out and softens things out. So I think it fits.
Yeah, so like especially that capitalized silhouette
Yeah.
almost looks like
Yeah, that's a strange little look.
Yeah, that's cool.
y'all are great.
Nice images.
Mhm.
Gorgeous.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're beautiful.
Gorgeous images.
Always.
Thank you.
Okay, on to the next.
Mm.
I want to know where that one image, I wanted to know, is that's water coming down, clouds with the hiker?
It's actually in Death Valley, and it was
Clouds.
and it looked like it had a look of like an ocean.
It's beautiful.
Mhm.
Love that image. Fascinating. But the ocean one's nice. They're all nice.
That's where it's kind of a common, even though it's Death Valley, it has the feeling like it's the ocean. Yeah.
Sure
Mhm.
does. Yeah.
Or Carl.
Or Carl. Yep. Okay. Onward.
Yay.
Right.
As we rust.
Good
Ooh,
one.
nice.
I do need some help with the font, I guess. I probably need to snazzy up the statement of intent, but all right. As we rust, Neil Young said it's better to burn out than it is to rust, but rust has a lot to say. Rust is what happens to iron when it ages. Iron in metal oxidizes and changes color, corrodes, and weakens. But rust is metal's battle scars, its deep wrinkles, its creaky bones, its evolving beauty. Like metal and wood, we absorb the impacts of time and transform into other versions of ourselves.
Wow, poetic.
That's nice. Yeah.
Wow, very nice. Yeah.
That's gorgeous.
Minor point, are the beginning of the sentences double spaced?
I still do that, Steve.
I do that too.
So do I.
The beginning of the sentence is double space. No.
After the period.
After the period, it's hard. Your heart dies hard.
Yeah, it's hard to read without that extra space. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
It could be the font also. So if you change the font, also examine how that looks.
So are you saying there's not enough space in there now?
No,
No, I'm
there's
saying too much.
too much.
Too much space.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
I think it's good. It gives a good break.
Yeah, I like
Right.
it.
And if you
Okay.
change your font, like if you do one with a serif, I think it makes it easier to read and than the sans serif, and it might fill in some of that space.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
Also, I think you need more space on each side, more margin space on each side. It looks really crammed together to me.
You
Although it's
might
very poetic and beautiful, but
you
I'd
might
like more
consider
space.
the paragraph style to be justified.
Mm-hmm.
That
So
makes it
flush
even
on
going
each
down
side.
both sides.
Yeah.
But I still want more space on both sides.
Okay.
That's
Not
me.
supposed to be colored.
Yeah, that's really pretty.
The third sentence in the second paragraph, I don't think it needs to start with but,
Agree.
Okay.
Yeah, I agree.
because it's not counter to what you've said in the sentences before.
Yeah.
Right.
Mhm.
All right.
I just Googled rusty fonts and I came up with something.
Oh,
Yeah, take a look.
I love this group. Oh, you guys are awesome.
All right, I'll have to look into rusty fonts. Okay, well then let's look at the images and see if the statement of intent goes with the images. What do you think?
I like your stroke. Oh, there we go.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, nice.
Woman after my own heart.
The lines in my face tell a story.
Oh.
Gorgeous.
Mm-hmm.
Keeping secrets.
Oh, cool.
Hmm.
The wrecking ball.
Mhm.
Keeping it all together.
Good.
Settled in.
Ooh, that's beautiful.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Rothko.
Strength that
Mhm.
stands the test of time.
Mm.
That's beautiful.
The rain washes us clean.
I love this one.
Those leaves.
What we all want, life in balance.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Ah,
It ends beautifully, yeah.
Mhm.
Ah, I
Yeah.
had I had wondered, and now I see why you chose this. I had wondered if 2 and 3 shouldn't be reversed because it was abrupt for me to go from the first one to the second one.
Oh, the colors, the change in colors.
But I can see that it it looks nice on here, but I still, if you go from 1075 to the ball to the lock to the hinge,
The cast.
Yeah.
when I'm going through it, I think it would be less abrupt.
Right. I guess I didn't think about that. I was sort of thinking about it more thematically, I guess, because I was thinking it's sort of more like personality traits, and as we age, like we can become certain versions of ourselves. There can be, the secret keeper, there can be the wrecking ball personality. And it sort of started out like a little bit more negative and closed off, and then it sort of became a little bit more positive.
Life in balance. Yeah.
Yeah, so that was my thought process there, but
Okay. I don't know if anybody else would agree with me, but I think keeping secrets is the weakest image in terms of what you've promised in your statement of intent. I'm looking for rust. I'm looking for something
Decrepit.
deteriorating, and this
Some
doesn't
kind
look
of
like
decay.
it's not really decaying.
Which one is keeping secrets?
The
The
second
lock,
one.
the padlock. Yeah.
Second one, yeah. I found that one. It's like, where's the rust?
Yeah.
it's
Mhm.
pretty rusty, but yeah.
And then I saw, oh yes, it is rusty. It just didn't have the rust.
It also has the white spots on it, that are kind of distracting. So for me, that's the weakest one, and the rest of them, I would change.
Yeah.
The other
she
thing
went
is
Close
this
up to the wood, which is the most worn out part, but it's secondary to the block. So
Yeah.
and also, unlike the other images, this image has lettering, and that distracts, especially if none of the other ones have lettering.
Right, you want to read it.
Bulldog.
I don't know.
Would you put something else in there, or would you just take it out?
I would add another image, a different image.
One thing I'd look at before you take it out is you can make this a square where you've got you lose the distracting things on the side. You would be keeping the nail, the rusty nail that I didn't notice before,
Mm-hmm.
and the rusty vertical thing to the right of it. And if you make that a square, I might notice the rust more.
Yeah.
Just crop in.
I can make it a little bit, bring out the red and the orange a little bit more too in there.
Get rid of the light spots.
Yeah, get rid of all the light spots.
Yeah,
Dark timer.
and get rid of the dot that's underneath blue dot.
Yeah, the little dot that's in the black part.
I
Yeah.
think we can pull this out because it does fit once you do that, and I still would reverse 2 and 3.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, let's see the overview again so we can visualize that. Yeah, because that one goes well into the next one.
Yeah,
But
the
Yeah, it
next one
does.
is square also.
And it goes, if you put the ball second, then this is a square next to it. And then number 4 has the same color of the rest of, of your block.
Yeah.
Smoother transition color-wise.
And your corner images are harmonious.
Sorry, I couldn't hear you.
What was the last?
I said your corner images are kind of harmonious.
Oh, yeah. Do you like the last image because it's, the others are sort of more abstract and this is kind of, planted in nature there, there's more to it.
I love it.
You've got dead weeds in the background, and you've got that same door. I think
Green
it might
light.
be the same door as the one that's above it, but it still reads like as we rust.
Yeah.
Even
No,
the
oh,
butterfly rests.
the butterfly. The only thing about the butterfly image to me is it's close to 50-50, but it's not quite 50-50. So it,
Do you want it 50-50 or not 50-50?
yeah, my brain wants it 50-50
You could make it a square.
because it's just too close to 50-50.
What do you mean by 50-50?
Square image.
No, it could still be landscape, but I want to see a little more of the rest part. The blue sky butterfly
Oh.
part is just a little wider than the other part.
That's why if you lose some of the right and make it a square, which would make it bigger and make it with the squares that are next to it.
Yeah, you could. I mean, if you did one of those overlays, I may be mistaken seeing it bigger. But if you do one of those overlays and on the crop, and you can see if you've got it in balance or not.
Yeah, and in a square, you can have that center line squared because the squares having things centered is good.
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
a white dot on the rest part. I'd probably take out a couple of them. Love me a monarch though. Good on you.
And it's rust colored, like it was said.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
I know.
That's cool.
It's the perfect butterfly for this.
So what that would do is if it was made a square, it would be sized up. The last 3 would be the same height. What about making number 5 a square? You'd have the squares going across.
Mm.
Yeah, 4 squares.
That's a good idea. That's a good idea.
And when I first, when I threw out, I don't know if it was heard, but I yelled out Rothko. It's like a
Yes, heard that.
Rothko. And if it was a square, it would even be more like Rothko.
Yeah.
So then you would make them all squares?
Well, actually, they would be kind of interesting as all squares, wouldn't they?
I think they would. If you're going to change any more of them to squares, I think you have to change all of them to
All of them
squares.
squares.
Yeah.
Well, the 4th one could easily be a square.
So could the 5th one?
And the 5th one is the Rothko, which would be a square. And the
Right.
1st one, well, you can add on the 1st and 4th one, if you wanted to go into Photoshop and use the generative expand, which is allowed, and make them into squares and then pick your square. I mean, it would add stuff to the top and bottom that fits with, you get, have you used generative expand, Amy?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, you could add stuff and then pick your square.
Yeah.
Stretch it.
Well,
Also, I would add 2 more images if you can find them. These are great. They all go really well together, and I've been dinged in the past for not using the full complement. You don't have to, but I've been dinged for not.
What do you mean ding for not using how many images is the full complement?
10.
10. Oh, 10 on the final page. Wow. Okay.
seven, you can have 7 to 10 images.
Yes, you can.
Besides the
Okay.
intent and the overview. And so Tricia, if you do sounds like if you do 7 or 8, especially that, or maybe even 9.
Yeah, I don't remember how many I had, but I didn't have 10, and they commented that it didn't have enough images. So maybe it was that it didn't have enough images that fit that told the story. But I've just always said to myself, okay, I'm finding 10.
Well, we've got a couple months, so maybe I'll be able to find a couple more. But yeah, I don't have any. I mean, I have some that might work, but I don't think they don't quite fit in my mind.
You want to love them.
Yeah, have camera will travel.
That's right. Time to shoot.
Time to go to Heritage Salvage.
Walk around your backyard. Oh,
I was going to say, let's walk around Petaluma. We'll find some.
Oh, we should go back to Heritage Salvage. Heritage Salvage.
I got
yeah, that's what I was just saying. Yeah, I need to make a trip there.
I love that place.
Something else. Your first image with the intent had a rust frame.
Yeah.
Board. And then I saw this color, and I'm like, it kind of like, what if you'd use that color for the background?
Oh.
This page and the first page. It was a rust color.
I like that too.
Say it again. Which color?
The rust.
The rust color on your first page. Your intent.
Can we look at it?
As the background or as a border?
Can we look at it?
Let's look at it.
Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah, I like that.
So what you could do is you could do it exactly the same and use this edging with the rust and black with your images on it. But
yeah.
I'm a fan of images on black, but
some of the images are, have a black background, so I just think they maybe bleed into.
That's why you put a
stroke around them.
Yeah, but I'd have to put a stroke around the images themselves or just in the overview image.
Just in the overview image to make them stand out.
And you would do that easily with each on their own layer. You go to the layer, you click on that, which is clicking on the picture. You do the stroke thing, and then you go to the next one and to the next one, and you just, whatever width is, keep it the same. Once you've got your final ones there, because you change the size, it changes the stroke.
Can we go to image number 7, the title?
What's this one?
The rain washed us clean. By saying the rain washes, you're kind of implying, is it raining and washing on the image? But it's not. So the rain washed, past tense, us clean.
Good point.
Well, I kind of like, as we rust, the rain washes us clean. I don't know.
Yeah, I do too.
Present tense.
Also, the instructions talk about putting the whole, as we rust all together like that, but you don't have to. You can put a space between those words.
Okay.
Oh, definitely do that. Yeah.
Yeah. The example that I think Doug used had them all run together, but I discovered over the years that you don't have to do that.
Yeah, and I know I would always do statement of intent as separate, and you would be, no, it says have them together. I would still break
I was
whatever
wrong.
that was, and they never complained. So
So
Breaks the mass spectrometer, whatever.
is this an actual square?
not quite.
No, I think it feels like it's cut off, at least on my screen, it's cut off at the bottom.
It's higher than it is long,
Hmm.
but then you want all that stuff in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the thing. I'm not sure I want to
I'd be careful with
cut out a
the
bunch of stuff and make them all squares.
I'd be careful with the dot in the upper right-hand corner. It's cut.
Yeah, I can get rid of that.
Or clone it over to the left a smidge.
Yeah, there's one on the left border too.
Yeah. It's a tangent.
Okay. Okay. Any other thoughts?
Oh, if you like, don't mind a little travel, go to Mare Island in Vallejo if you want more images. There's lots and lots of rust there.
Right, but you've got the salvage yard just down the road from
Yeah,
it.
that's true.
Yeah, I live in a salvage yard pretty
Or-
much.
Or the railroad tracks just behind, you know,
Yeah. Okay, never mind.
but not a bad idea, no?
I'll have to
Nice.
admit that on my computer, I have my images from Mare Island up and I'm going, ooh, rust.
That was a cool trip. Yeah.
Yeah, it was great.
Good job, Amy.
Okay, thank
Yeah,
you.
great
Thanks for
idea.
feedback.
Ah,
All right, this one's mine. Some of you were around when I was telling how this came to be. But anyway, I was in Copenhagen and seeing all these spires, and suddenly it struck me that and I kept thinking, I want to do something with them. And then I thought, oh, I'm inspired. And kind of corny, but that is the genesis of the whole idea. All right, so I'll just read it. Walking through the streets of Copenhagen, I became aware it was unlike other cities I had visited. Yes, there were more bikes and electric cars, but it was the lack of skyscrapers and the presence of myriad spires, domes, towers, and their kin that lifted my spirits. It felt like a city built for joy, and I was inspired to communicate this happy difference.
beautiful.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
I love the font.
Font is
Photo.
fabulous.
How about if you say in-spired in Copenhagen?
I'm sorry, say that
Wait,
again.
I like to see you play with the words inspired or in-spired.
You mean
Oh.
like increase the
Spires.
font or something like
No,
that?
no.
Oh,
Put a
oh,
dash between
inspire.
it.
In the
Okay,
title,
that's an
yeah.
idea. That's a good idea.
In dash spire dash D.
Yes.
So
Okay,
spire.
Just an idea.
okay. I'll check it out and try it. See what it looks like. Thank you. And let's look at the images and I'll tell you why I placed them the way I did, and then see if you have differing opinions.
Okay.
Mm.
Okay, this is a view along the Strunget, which is a pedestrian mall. I just wanted to start with some that weren't churchy or things like that.
Mhm.
Our Savior's Church, with its 90-meter tall tower, built in 1752.
Wow.
I didn't mention that I actually did climb this one and dragged poor Alan along too. But he
Go
was a
back
good sport about
to
it.
Did you read the first image?
I'm sorry, what?
Yes,
The title and
yes, you did.
okay, never mind.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. All right, this is St. Albans Church. Looks so different from the others with all the little windows in the spire.
Mm.
Tiny window up top.
The contrail bothers me a little bit on this
Yeah, you
image.
could take that out.
I'm sorry, what? Oh, the contrail? I could take that out, yes.
Oh, yeah.
Also, you just said, St. Albans Church. If you added, note the little windows in the spire or something that points that out. What is it that caught your eye?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
If you look
I
at
could
the
just-
architectural history of spires, there may be a notation about why those windows are on that particular style.
Oh, okay, that's a great idea. Thank you.
Ooh.
Okay, view of the City Hall Tower and some of the spires of the Tivoli Gardens from the roof of the National Museum.
I'd like to point something out from a proofreader's kind of point of view. You have periods at the end of a phrase, and you don't need that. It's not a
I'm
sentence.
sorry, I have two what?
You have periods on this, a few of them, not the last one. You have phrases. They're not complete sentences. So you don't need a period at the end.
Oh, okay.
So I was just noticing that you're speaking in a phrase. You say, a view of this, or
Oh, I see what you mean. Yes,
And it doesn't
which
mean-
isn't a sentence.
it isn't a
Right.
sentence, so
I
don't-
understand that, yeah.
I'm suggesting that.
Okay.
I might be inclined to take the birds out. There's 3 birds, but they don't even really look like birds, so
Oh, yeah.
they're distracting.
Yeah.
And there's something a little hinky on the very left edge, something with the crop or maybe layers.
Oh, yes, I see
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, so City Hall one, I'm taking
Yeah.
notes here.
Yeah.
Yeah, that roof line on the left with the white line going down on.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yep.
Right.
yeah, I don't
And
know
I might
how.
even take out just the bottom right has that little green.
Yeah.
It's not enough to really tell me what it is.
I'm sorry, the bottom right.
The bottom right,
bottom right
it's a little
corner.
green thing.
Oh, you know
Turn
what?
it into a tree.
I can't see it from here with this.
Oh, gotcha.
Oh, I see what you mean. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could just crop up and get rid of
Or
that.
just, yeah, or
Remove
just
it.
Or clone it out or
clone it out or something, because it's not big enough to tell me what it is, but it's
Yeah.
drawing my eye.
Okay,
Al-
cloning it out
also
might
the-
be better, then I don't have to change the.
Yeah, don't change
Yeah.
the crop because those spires are fabulous. You don't want to lose any of them.
there's also, oh, maybe that's my page. Yeah, never mind. I saw that.
And you said 3
Oops.
birds. I only see one.
Oh, there's
see
one.
two.
There's
there.
one there, and there's one
Oh.
on the right. On the
Yeah.
right. Go to the right more.
One
Above the
next to the
second,
spiral.
Oh, I see it.
the
I see
second
it.
spire from
Okay.
the.
Yeah.
I'll get birds
Oh,
out.
there it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, right there. Yeah.
It's not
There's
big
that-
enough to.
That
have
little
anything.
black clump on
I
Right.
thought it was one of my floaters.
Oh.
I can see it, but
While
I'm
you
looking at my
remove, and
phone.
while you're removing the thing bottom right, bottom left along the bottom, there's the brown little part of a chimney and then the white thing with the little, you
Yeah,
could.
all that.
I could get
Yeah.
rid of that too. Okay.
use AI to get.
It's allowed to use the AI to do that?
Use it as long as you don't use a prompt. You can the remove tool would do it.
Yeah, do a
Yeah.
good job.
Okay,
And it can't predominate in the image, from what I understand.
right,
Yeah.
yeah.
Just-
But
Okay.
yeah,
So-
those are
Thank you. That's really good information.
because
I
that will
wouldn't do
draw
all of
everyone's
it.
eye up.
I wouldn't do all of that left part at a time because sometimes it'll make that building, the white building behind it wonky.
Oh,
tr-
yeah,
Try
yeah.
just doing each little section of it. Like I see 3 different parts of it that remove.
The chimney thing, the TV antenna thing, definitely. What's
Yeah.
the third?
I was just gonna do those 2 little parts.
Those 2
But the
parts.
thing
Okay.
Okay.
I was gonna leave because it kind of fit.
The
Okay.
green.
The green, I would leave what's in the
Roof.
left corner. I like
Yeah,
the,
the green roof is fine.
it's great. It goes
Okay.
with some of the green.
Okay.
Mm.
Um,
Nice dome.
This is Amalienborg Palace and Museum. Okay, good. I didn't put a period after that.
Yay.
But what I would suggest is be consistent, like do more than just say what it is. You could say
Something
a
about,
view of, or a look at, or at
Like-
some preposition.
Were you
Maybe
gonna-
have a consistent
Oh, you mean like, because I said where the view was from the other time to say
said you said things like a view of,
a
or
view of, it was a view from a boat. I mean,
right, or you but here you're just say a couple of times you just say what it is, and sometimes you say a view of.
okay,
Right. This
Okay.
could say as seen from a
Right.
boat, right?
okay.
Or as seen
Right,
from the
so
river.
more consistency there. That
Yeah.
makes sense.
As seen from my paddleboard.
there you go.
And I would say just everywhere that you've only used the name of the place, find out something to say about it. Write in something to say about it.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
I'm noting that too.
I don't know if someone mentioned this, but that dome, look at San Francisco City Hall and compare the two.
Really, do you think they're similar? I don't know if I know what San Francisco City Hall looks like.
They're very similar.
Wow.
That
Because
might be interesting.
sometimes American monumental buildings do a lot of copying from European architecture.
Do you think that that would be a thing to mention in the title?
If you're looking for something to mention, that would work.
I mean,
Okay.
if it did influence, but I wouldn't if it didn't. But I don't know. You're
But
introduced.
your statement of intent is your experience and feeling joy walking around the city and looking at these architectural features.
Right. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
not intended
It's
to
not
teach about architecture.
yeah,
Okay,
an architectural study
right.
per se.
So I don't need to put in more information, but I do need to be consistent with the kind of, with how I'm making the statements.
Yeah, to make us walk around, take us on your walk.
Okay.
There you go. Yeah.
Now, once
Personally, it's a joy to see where my home architectural influences come from. If I were exploring it, I'd say, oh, I've seen that before. Maybe this is where it came from.
Mm-hmm. If I had ever actually seen San Francisco City Hall, I might have thought that.
Time for a trip.
Field trip, yeah.
A field trip, great.
if I recall, your statement of intent was that you were looking up, is to look up.
Yes.
I'm not looking up, I'm looking across.
Straight across. Yep.
And if I was going to be consistent, I mean, that's why I like the idea of having near, far and all that. But if your intent is the spires, it's lost. The spire is like a teeny part of it. So you could do I don't know, a portrait, just into the building, or but we can look at what your overview looks like. But I lost my intent here in terms of what you said you were doing, of looking up.
In other words, you might have a different image that is more distinctly with spires.
I sort of had a mix. The idea was to have a mix that would show that there weren't any skyscrapers. There were just these things sticking up
Yeah.
above the
Mhm.
above the other buildings.
And say that on this one. Notice no skyscrapers. Something like that. Maybe.
Yeah, I mean, when you see the overview page,
Yeah.
I have lone spires on the top and lone spires on the bottom, but in the middle are like more cityscapes,
Like
to show
content.
that the buildings are relatively low and that the spires do stick up above them.
Because when you told the story, you mentioned about no skyscrapers and that. Is that mentioned in your intent?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Okay.
Right.
Huh.
A view of the Danish
Nude? No.
a view of the Danish War Museum, Christianborg Palace area. This is the Copenhagen version of going to the beach. I didn't put that in the, but
I kind of like that.
but I just thought it was just a cool thing that's there are a lot of canals that go through the city, and the steps leading down to the canals are used as beaches. I saw it in several different places.
So
You
is
could
the,
say
is the
use the
tower,
beach.
I'm sorry.
the museum?
It's the War Museum is the building on the right. The black building is a library, and I'm not sure what the building on the left is that has.
No, the tower, the tower building. Which building is that?
Oh, the tower building. It's a church. That one is a church.
Oh, okay.
I don't remember. I must have written the name of it somewhere. I don't know if, but because this is one of my overview ones, I didn't specifically name the tower.
But you're naming things that aren't towers. That
Yeah, I just said it was that area,
yeah.
War Museum, Christianborg Palace area.
Right.
But maybe I should put the name of that building. I'll go back to my map and see if I can pinpoint which one it is.
It's Tower of Christianborg.
The
So says Google.
Oh, it is the Christianborg Palace area, so it probably is part of the Christianborg Palace.
Tower of Christianborg. That's a nice name. I like
Tower
it.
of Christianborg.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, but I'll check it for sure on my map just to be sure I didn't name it the wrong thing. Just in case somebody who is a judge is familiar with with Copenhagen.
A Danish judge,
Yeah, right. Or somebody who just came from there.
fresh from Copenhagen.
Here's another one where I just say the name, Rosenborg Castle. I could say something more about it. That's just one castle, and look at all the different spires that it has.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a good thing to say about it.
Yeah, okay. Okay.
I find the bottom is I can't tell because I'm on my phone. I can't tell if that's really a highlighted area on the bottom there.
It's a pathway, so it's a concrete pathway.
I think I would go up to the grass because
Okay, I could do that.
I agree.
yeah,
Agree.
and then I think I'd also take out the trees on the right-hand side.
Okay. All right.
We're a tough crowd.
Yeah. Hey, but that's what this is for. You guys are
Yeah,
great.
Exactly.
and they're beautiful. It's just
Yeah, it's
I
a
want
beautiful
all of us
city.
to win. Oh,
Oh,
Oh, this is another one that I had to climb. This is the Runde Tarn, or Round Tower, built in 1642, houses Europe's oldest functioning astronomical observatory.
see, that's the kind of information I want on every image.
Yeah, I agree.
I've had a bad experience with titles in one of mine. When I listened to the judges, one judge, I don't remember who, she was saying, well, I wish I knew what, something or other about the photo. Well, it was clearly in the title.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it was obvious she had not read a single title of the whole portfolio from the way she was complaining about she didn't know what this was, or she didn't know what that was. Well,
Read the title.
read the titles, lady. But she didn't. So, much as we all, suffer over putting titles in and what should be in and what shouldn't be in, I'm not so sure the judges even look at them.
You'll know, well, I do. You'll notice that one's a sentence, by the way.
Anyway, this tower was just really fun to climb. And it was, and we could see part of the observatory, and it actually does still function, but we weren't allowed, the people who climbed weren't allowed to go in there. But we did get to go out on the top around the observatory and look over that fence at the rest of the city, which was really nice.
Yeah.
What did the sign say that person's carrying, looking like Jesus?
Oh,
Repent.
I have no idea what it said, because I think it was in Danish, which is like totally inscrutable in terms of languages. Okay. Oh, this one, the Golden Weather Girls, no longer functional, but still beloved. These, you see, there's a girl on a bicycle out in front.
Yeah.
So what it used to be is on a sunny day or a nice day, the that would be out in front and you wouldn't get to see the other golden girl. And then on a rainy day,
Oh,
she
neat.
would be out front, but
Wow.
it kind of got
Cool.
stuck partway between. And so now you can see both of them, but everyone just still loves it anyway. And I don't know why they haven't attempted to fix it, but they haven't.
No longer functional, but originally the figure outside would reflect the weather.
That might be a nice addition.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah.
I could, all right, I could expand that, and maybe some judge would actually read it.
Just one of them.
Not that you have an attitude or anything.
You could consider removing the wires.
Yeah.
I thought about it, but there's so damn many of them. And I didn't know if I could actually remove them where they go across the building without really screwing things up.
Yeah, that's the danger.
I can try
Yeah.
it. I can try it.
It's the type of thing where I'd want to use an AI prompt to say, remove the wires,
Yeah.
but that's not
That's
allowed.
illegal. Yeah. Yeah. So I don't know.
Suppose
I'll mess with it. I'll see if I can. I mean, I could just remove the ones that are against the blue sky.
Well, there's a remove wires tool or thing of a tool. You're not writing it in.
Oh, I see.
one of
I
the
see.
things you can
What is that in Photoshop?
I don't have the latest. I
Okay.
stay up to date, but up to date stuff has stuff that lets you do things, but you're not giving it a prompt.
I see.
Right. Even the remove tool in Photoshop is AI, but you're not entering a prompt.
Right.
Oh, okay.
And there's something really simple you can do, is at least try it. I think it would work, is to click on the remove tool, then click to the left, hold the shift key, and then put the cursor all the way to the right where the end of the wire is. And sometimes that will know that what you really want is just the wire,
Okay.
and it won't wreck
Is
the
this is
bricks and
Photoshop
stuff.
or Lightroom?
Photoshop.
Photoshop. Okay. Photoshop and I don't have a good relationship.
And let me just throw in the remove tool is fine with creative, pictorial,
Mhm.
monochrome, and portfolio,
Oh, and a portfolio.
Yes.
Okay.
but not for nature, travel,
For travel. Yeah.
Or
Or
journalism.
journalism.
Right.
Okay.
I mean, what about just zooming in and just getting the statues, the figures in there and cropping out the rest of the building?
Oh, because it's all about spires and towers. And so I felt like I had to have the tower.
Yeah, but
Kind of context.
I think you get the idea if you see this part of this building with a flag coming up on the top of it.
Could be.
I don't know.
I don't think I would do it.
I mean, I could sort of crop some of the bottom so that the top part would be more, more easily understood, I would guess.
And when I use my fingers to zoom a little, it brings the figures in closer because I want to see them a little more.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Crop
All right.
just about around above the 20 or something like that, somewhere in there.
Yeah.
Won't notice the wires so much. And then maybe you're going to even like crop some off the right and left if you do that. So
The reds wouldn't show up either, which are a little
Yeah.
distracting.
Yeah. I was just noticing those reds. They're really bright. Okay. All right. That's another one to
Good
work
luck
on.
with generative AI, just doing one line at a time.
yeah.
Oh, is that
Yeah.
right? Okay.
Okay.
All right. Thank you. Oh, and the final one. Oh,
Yeah, we didn't see the final one.
no. Go back one. That's it.
Oh, sorry.
This is, I wanted to point this out that not only really special buildings like castles and churches had spires, but this is just a random building on a street corner
Cool.
along the Strongett. And even they have these amazing things up there. That's not quite a spire, but it's a something.
It's a copper dome.
It's inspiring.
The dome.
Sort of a
Fire-like.
dome. I was going to use the word hybrid in but I didn't get it worked in because there are spires and there are domes and then there are these hybrid things. I don't know what you call them.
Copper cupola.
Yeah, kind of a cupola.
And again, I think you need more of what you just said about even a normal street corner,
Mhm, mhm.
you know, feature something special instead of a skyscraper.
Okay. Oh, and I did have one question. Do you think I should remove the flagpole?
I would.
I would.
Okay. All right. Okay.
I'd leave the
On
pipes
that
up.
one.
I'd suggest a stroke.
Stroke sounds good. Yes, I liked when I saw them on other people's.
I
The
don't
other
think
thing I
you
was a
have-
little worried about was that I had 3 different cameras I was using, and so the colors, the blues come out different in different cameras. Do you think it's
Different
important
day,
to make an
different
effort
cameras.
to
I
make
would play with the background color and see
And
what,
make it a bit darker.
yeah.
make the background color darker?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
Okay.
would play with different colors for the background and see which one.
But what about the actual
Feels-
blues in the photos? Should I be trying to change them?
And I think you're going to get,
What if you change the white balance so that they match? They do the same white balance on different ones.
Oh, yeah, so that probably would do it.
Yeah, they call it color grading,
Yeah,
and Nancy's good with that.
yeah. No, Nancy's really great with that. Yeah.
So
Okay.
ask her for some advice. I think
Okay.
she could really help you.
I will
And
attempt
I learned
using,
from Herb. Herb gave his master's.
I'll
Chris-
attempt the white balance, but if I can't get that to do it, Nancy, I will email you and see what suggestions you have.
I have one about the order of the pictures.
Okay.
As you were reading your statement of intent, you talked about all the different spires in the town, and I would start out with image number 4 because it has so many of the spires and it kind of proves that point. And then you could go into showing the individual ones.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just
But then-
4. What about 5 and 6? I mean, I thought 4, 5, and 6 went together because they're all a broader view.
You
And
could,
I just thought that was a good segue from your,
Yes, yeah.
your statement of intent.
you could start with them and then get progressively further, like number one could go after the three in the middle. Or 1, 2, what's
Or you
that?
could just flip the 2 rows and put one at the top and then the next row.
No, I'm not sure I understood what you meant on that one.
Put row 2 as row 1 and row 1 as row 2.
Yes, that's what I meant.
Okay, flip those rows.
Mhm.
Okay, yeah. I was trying a little bit to make them in almost a spire pattern,
Ah,
smaller at the top, and
right.
but it didn't really work out.
The
So I can try just switching those.
the observatory is kind of out of balance. If the observatory was moved one to the left and the other one moved to the right, that last row would be a little more balanced.
Okay, the observatory in the
In the
Last
bottom row.
Yeah.
number 7 spot, and then the castle in which spot?
8.
Switch those 2.
Just switch them. Okay. Okay.
Then
That's
it
a good
goes,
idea.
yeah, tall, down, down, and then back up again.
Okay. Yeah, I think that could work. Well, you guys have given me a bunch of really good things to work on. Are we going to do this again, like beginning of September sometime, or?
October, the
Yeah.
October meeting is supposed to be final review of portfolio.
Right.
Okay,
Fine,
then we
If
can
you don't
like-
want to
finish
add a portfolio, you could show it
Yeah.
at that time and get feedback.
So that is a time for
That,
feedback too?
Oh, that you mean the second meeting in October? That doesn't leave much time, does it?
It doesn't,
Let's see.
Well, hopefully it's just minor tweaks at that point.
Yeah, hopefully. Okay.
It's the 23rd of October is the meeting, and then they're due on the 29th.
Oh, boy. Okay.
October, okay.
Okay. Well, thank you. And on to,
Beautiful.
Yeah,
Yeah.
nice images.
Very nice.
thanks.
It's like a happy trip.
Yeah.
It was really good.
A lot of walking up towers, spires.
I
Okay,
covered
one more.
miles and miles. Oh,
I wonder whose this is.
Yeah, I wonder.
Okay, I surf. This work explores the raw power and fleeting beauty of waves during high surf at Goat Rock Beach. Through close-up views, I capture transient moments of breakers as they evolve from towering swells and crashing explosions to finely textured sculptures of water and foam.
Oh, man.
Love it.
That
Wow.
works.
that
I
does.
can't wait
Good.
to see the images. They're so wonderful. I've seen them they're great.
Is it better in the phrasing to repeat the words high surf or possibly come up with a simile, something similar, expressing the same thing?
Yeah, it's a good thought. I consciously repeated it because I wanted to emphasize high surf. It's not just surf, it's high surf.
Right?
But it's a good point as far as flow. I'll think about that. Okay,
ooh.
Nice.
high surf,
Yeah.
Goat Rock Beach.
Is that you on a rock? Is that you on a rock?
Nope, I took a
He's
picture.
taking the picture.
Wow. But is that the rock you stand on sometimes?
No, as a matter of fact,
No.
that's in fact the reason I show the next image is to show
Okay.
you where I actually took the pictures.
Oh, cool.
And so it's not there, but that shows you high surf at Goat Rock, and it shows you Goat Rock. And then this is where
Oh,
taking
Whoa.
pictures.
geez.
Wow.
I know
Whoa.
right where that
Right
is.
at the base of Goat Rock.
Yep.
Wow.
Close-up view from the base of Goat Rock.
wow.
Wow. That's exciting.
Great image.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, it really is.
Oh, man.
I love your images.
He's got a specialty now.
Yeah. I'm glad you're doing it in a portfolio.
Oh,
Oh, man. Another really
So high
great
surf, so gathering energy.
Oh,
I love the spray coming off the top, and then the structure of the inside of the wave.
it's- they're
Gorgeous.
so, yeah.
Wow.
It
Isn't that-
reminds me of marbled rock that you might
Yeah.
find
It
Exactly.
does.
in water. I mean, it's amazing.
Is that a bird up there?
Yes,
Here.
that's a.
Take it out.
Yeah, I would take it out.
It looks like a
Oh.
dirt spot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're right. Yeah, I
I
left
was
them in
afraid it
to
was
give
on
you
my
scale,
monitor.
but maybe I should take them out.
Mm.
I
Yeah, I
have two
would
birds.
take that
You
one out.
see one more, and both were left in order to show scale. But if it looks like a dirt spot, then I ought to take it out.
I think you should take it out.
Looks like a bug on my screen.
Okay.
It looks like a bug on my screen too.
Okay.
I love that. I love that the birds play with these waves.
I know.
Yeah.
Yes.
I know.
Fun
That's a
part of
story for
watching.
another day.
Next.
Oh my
Ah.
gosh.
Breaking and
Oh, that's so beautiful.
Ah,
Move your cursor. Yes, thank you.
Oh, well. Stunning. Oh my gosh.
I love the fringe on the back edge.
Yeah, me too.
yeah, yeah.
high surf. No, this is exploding.
Now that bird looks real.
Yeah.
That looks like a bird. I'd keep that one.
Do you like that bird?
Yeah.
Yes.
Like the
Yeah.
bird.
It's a seagull. Okay, after exploding,
Mm.
a collapsing breaker, dot, dot, dot,
Oh, wow.
Wow.
forms a portal briefly open.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Gorgeous.
Mm.
Yeah, that's a gorgeous one.
Oh,
So they kind of go together.
Yes.
looks like an eye.
Looks like a wormhole.
Makes it like I want to walk inside and see what's there. But I don't think I'd want to really.
Get wet.
You might never come out.
It
I
might
know.
never.
I know, but it makes me curious.
Yep.
Oh.
Figures
Ah,
in
it's pretty
foam
too.
appear and
Wow.
disappear.
Wow.
It's like Poseidon.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that figure in the front.
Yeah. Looks like a gargoyle or something.
Mhm.
The left-hand edge kind of bothers me.
Mhm. I've been debating on that
Yeah,
mentally,
those two.
that whole area right
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's distracting. I agree.
there. Okay, thank you. Nine. Exploding into fine
Beautiful.
filigrees.
Woof.
Ooh,
Yay, yay, yay.
fine filigrees. Yeah, it's almost like hair. It's like
Mhm.
a mermaid's hair flying out.
Mm.
That is spectacular.
Yes.
You know, when I was going through the judges training, one of the portfolios was on waves, and you have eclipsed that portfolio about 1,000 times.
Wow.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah, this is really great because every image is so different.
Yeah.
And they're beautiful.
Looks like a rock star.
If we could go back, you got your overview?
Yeah, there's one more.
Didn't look at it yet.
Oh, there is one more.
Yeah.
At
Oh,
the
yeah.
end,
Okay. Ooh.
delicate eruptions burst through the dying wave.
I like the colors too. Wow. The
Yeah.
dirt
Yeah.
is coming through.
The light is just gorgeous. Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Kind of feels like a snowstorm.
Look at all the sand that's in there.
Yeah,
Mm.
that's just stunning.
Wow.
Oh, that's nice. It's beautiful.
So sort of go from wide angle to detail,
Really close.
Yeah.
zeroing
Yeah.
in closer and closer.
It's
Number
beautiful.
number 5 is the only one that doesn't move me.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This the explosion.
Yeah.
Can we go back and look at the
One
big
with the bird.
I know it had the bird. I know.
You put the bird in a different one.
But it just maybe if the sky had more clouds or something else was going on there, but it just
Mm-hmm.
even maybe cropping in to see close the explosion,
Uh-huh.
but something to take all that blue sky with no clouds out.
Yeah, if you increase the saturation, like even with a linear gradient from the top going down to, towards the wave, you
Or
you be able to pull out or bring in some contrast or texture.
increase the micro contrast in
Yeah.
the upper third.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's just upper third doesn't have any.
Yeah.
Right.
It's blue sky.
And saturation, bringing up the saturation, I think you would get the skies that Trisha craves. And I would also like give a little more detail onto the bird to make it darker to show off more, because that's why having this one in here was, I think, the bird
I have
scale.
plenty of other images, so it doesn't have to be that one, but the it's the only shot I have of real explosions. And
Uh-huh.
at surf, you get the curl, the break, and then you get the crash. And then because of the sheer weight of all the water, you get an explosion, which is only at really high surf. You don't get that otherwise. So that's kind of what prompted me to bring that in.
Mm-hmm.
Another option I'm considering is doing it all black and white. I have a set in monochrome, and for example, that shot looks a lot better monochrome than it does in color.
That could be really interesting then.
But
Yeah.
the first one and the last one look better in color. So
I love
Oh,
the
yeah.
color. I think the color is really beautiful.
Yeah.
Mhm.
that's
I
good to-
agree.
that's good to know.
Like colors too.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
It's dimension.
On a completely different subject, have you figured out what has caused you having double? Oh, we just lost the title. But on your, you have two sets of like X of Y.
Wow.
So there's something in the way you did it. And I think Amy, did you fix that, or you still have,
Oh, you've got 8 of 8, 12 of 12, 12 of 12.
Oh, right, yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, I can fix that. That's
but in front of each of yours, it has the we should start with high surf. And Amy, I think yours had that also.
Oh, did it?
Yeah, I don't know if you didn't change anything, yours did this too. So whatever you did this same or similar thing that needs to be fixed so that the it starts with title, not because you've
I think one of them is automatic and one is one that maybe I wrote in.
yeah, and I think it might be the way if you bring it in a certain way and then it asks, that you can number it, but it says if you number it that it's going to go in front. And so what you ended up with the stuff in front and the ones in the standard how it should be. So
Yeah.
that the two of you would work together and figure out, or
embarrassing thing on that is I solved this problem before. Jennifer and I had the same problem last year.
Yeah.
And we solved it, and now I forgot what I did.
I think what I did, Bill, because when I did mine first, the same thing happened. And what I went back and instead of putting, 1 of 12 or anything like that, I just put the number.
That's
put
what it
one.
was. Yeah, that's what it was.
Just
Four
put one,
four
and then
portfolios, right?
it filled the of
Right.
12 thing
That's what it
itself.
is.
right, but
You just put the number in brackets, nothing
Just
else.
put the number in the brackets without anything
Yeah,
else.
that's what it was.
Am I going to be able to see it if I just go into my image library, or is it only going to show up if we're doing it here as like a, presentation? And I don't know if I'll be able to know whether I solved it or not.
It should be in your image.
It comes out and shows you differently. If you just go in where you've already put it in and ask it to edit, and then you just
Edit the title.
I did delete the first one, and then of the second one, I just put the brackets with the number
Right.
by itself, and then it came out okay.
Okay.
And by the way, if any of you do mess up something and you just can't fix it, come to me, and at times I can use the image competition manager on the club laptop to do things you can't do on the website.
Oh, okay.
And sometimes if you just give me a copy paste of every title, I can look at it and figure out something. From your image library of all of them, and you just copy paste and email me the.
Right. But what sometimes happens is if you change the order of your images, something gets mucked up internally.
Yeah.
And if that happens to you, come to me and I'll fix it.
Yeah, and because Steve's going to be traveling, I'm just like throwing in me as kind of the poor assistant.
Thank you.
Well, those are all stunning.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thanks for the feedback. Appreciate it.
I do like the explosion image though.
Mhm.
Yeah, because I think when you're watching the sequence, it does make sense, and it helps tell the story.
Say again, Amy, I didn't catch that.
No, I think I do like that explosion image, because when you're watching it, it does help tell the story.
Yeah.
So I do think keep it in.
But you could put a little more contrast or
I can always move the
saturation
bird.
or something, but it's
Yeah, you can
I
move
really
the
like
bird.
I have a black and white of this with the bird moved just down enough so I could use a different cropping,
Mhm.
and it is a little more powerful.
All right.
Okay.
I think a lot of that blue does detract from the image.
Yeah, it calms
So,
it down a little.
Yeah.
You want that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Bring the bird down.
There you go.
Yeah.
That'll make me happy.
Good.
Not your job, Bill.
Good. Okay, we've covered all of them. I think
Wonderful.
Yay, Team SRPS.
Boy, we've got 8 entries and we still have a few people we might talk into doing some more. Yay, Santa Rosa.
Yay, Santa Rosa.
Pretty awesome.
All right.
Thank you all.
Yeah, this was really fun.
That was great. Thank
Time
you.
for
everybody.
dinner. Bye-bye.
Yeah. Time for bed.
Dessert.
Yeah.
Totally time for bed.
Good night.
Great job, everybody. Wow.
Great job, you guys. Great job.